I'm telling you guys, we have to policy lynch Unctious. Like, what the fuck?
I agree. I hate Unctious.
Policy lynch Alan before Unctious.
Yeah,
No,
let's-
I am
called
standard
Unctious.
bus check. You guys should have
The
done
problem
that.
is like Carlton and Chef.
We should have listened to Jason.
Suspicious.
No, the problem is I was
Me?
actually ready to turn on Alan, and you said he was 100% safe, and I believed you.
Yeah, I
That's why I asked about it. I was actually like something like all of a sudden I was like something didn't add up, and I was like, well, how sure are you? And you're like, no, I'm getting a really strong town read on, and I was like,
I can't believe nobody picked up on Alan like trying to figure out who he can lynch easy.
All right. Anyway, so we're gonna roll.
I did after it went through. Like after he called it, I was just like,
Three Mafia.
the whole
Alan just did that.
The whole round, that's all he did. Try to figure out who's the easiest lynch.
Yeah.
All right. Three
Three
Mafia.
Mafia.
I wanted to be out of the game like an hour before that. So
look, all of us here are practiced liars, so
You know what? If you fuck up one game, don't feel bad. You win most of your.
You're not.
That's why you have to go with actions
I know,
over
okay.
words.
Every once in a while, though, if you're Ryan and you fuck up 12 games, I don't know. Does that?
He just busted.
I wanted to kill
the
you, man.
Bray-Lagio.
I know.
The Bray-Lagio vault just got cleaned.
Yo, I voted. The only thing I voted was that me or Mango wouldn't die night one, so I won money on the Bray-Lagio.
Oh, I won, man. I voted that Mafia was going to win.
Yeah, I voted Mafia was going to win after those 2
We
hours.
have enough to
Rob,
play.
stop getting carried, bro. Like,
And
I'm
I
getting
vote-
carried so hard, man.
I'm getting carried all the time.
I have so much money. Look at my name in the
I
list,
think
man.
4
I'm there.
Mafia with no medic
Jason.
was a bit much.
But you
Well,
killed 2 of them
1K.
day one.
Yeah.
I definitely try to kill 2 of them.
But then we get no more reads like the rest of the game. Like it's all. I don't know. We should have just listened to Jason and killed Unctious.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah.
I told you early game.
Neil,
Yeah,
are you
funny is-
rolling?
Funny is
I
like
have rolled the
Jason
rolls,
gets
I am
MVP
now
for on the way
Mafia.
out.
All right,
On his way out, you might catch me and Rob, but you'll never catch.
Ryan
That's
and
awesome.
Kiwi.
Okay, so I'm adding people to Mafia chat currently. If you guys could all kill your cams, I would appreciate that.
Okay.
So roles have been assigned. Mafia, please pick your target. Cop, please pick your target. Vigilante, please let me know if you're going to kill or not. You cannot, Mafia, you cannot kill the moderator. Okay. Everybody, please wake up with the exception of Eric. Eric, you are dead.
Oh, that sucks.
By the way, who would try to jokingly kill Neil?
Everyone.
Everyone.
I wouldn't.
Guys,
I
you
wouldn't.
can't kill
I have
fellow mafia.
multiple
You should
times.
know this. You can't kill fellow mafia.
I wouldn't. I'm all
I
about
would.
being serious.
Where's
Where's
Kiwi?
Kiwi
Daniel
at?
Where's
playing?
Kiwi?
I do Mafia a lot
Where
of times. and I've
is
never tried to
Kiwi?
kill before.
Oh, there he is.
Oh shit!
That is one
Nice.
smooth ass Kiwi.
Holy shit.
Smooth killing.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
Well done.
Are you still going on a date or something?
I
Yeah,
thought
vest.
this was a thing.
Look at that
Is
vest.
this not how we do it?
Ryan
Yeah,
got
I
reads.
think every Wednesday we should all dress
Right,
formally
Ryan
for
got reads.
Mafia.
I'm okay with that.
I think that that's something to actually look into. Is that can they try and fake kill Neil? Like, who are the serious people? It'd probably be somebody who's less serious trying to do that.
Like when I was thinking about like who would do it, I thought it would be someone like
Exactly.
Alan.
Please
What
don't
if-
read into that because Mafia asked me a question and I gave them the wrong answer twice, and then I corrected myself.
Okay.
So let's not read into that sort of thing. That was just maybe.
Yeah, and moderator trolling us too. So
Yeah,
I
thanks,
wouldn't have
Richard.
read into that
I mean,
anyway.
Neil.
Yeah, how dare you, Neil? Like, seriously, giving wrong answers? That's so Mafia.
Anyway,
So who would kill Eric?
I like having Eric in the game.
He's an easy read. I think
Yeah.
we can all say that about
Really?
him.
No.
I think
I
Eric's an
really
easy
not.
read. I
He's a
think
good town.
Eric's an easy
Good
read
town.
for me, and then when I'm Mafia, he's easy to pin things on. I think so. I would
So-
not kill Eric.
This game has no medic, right? It's just Vigi
correct.
Yeah.
and Cop. Okay.
3 Mafia.
But there's only 3 Mafias.
Who will kill Eric? Oh no, Eric's a pretty good town, so
Yeah, that's what I
He's-
say.
he's up there.
He plays. I don't know through the past weeks, but before I left, his game would be solid. He would do good calls and good reads. So it's a good person to
and
go.
you mute Drazik, I think.
Whoever's typing,
Yeah,
please mute.
So it's Cop, Vigi, and Priest, right?
No.
Priest and a
No
Batman.
priest.
No praise. I'm sorry.
I thought I was Priest. Okay, my bad. My bad.
No.
Wrong
You're
time.
wearing the wrong kind of collar for that.
Yeah, you are dressed up for the role. But seriously.
Okay, so I think it's fair to say if the cop got a Mafia come out, there's only 3 Mafia. So I think it's good.
You think so?
I don't think so. No. I
No,
like what
I think
I
they should
like
wait
the
one more
ZNF
round.
did.
I think it's better to come out early than it was
No.
last game.
I was okay with
There's
ZNF.
people, but I
like
still
kill
don't
last
think
game.
come out. I
I was
don't.
okay with last game. If you wanna come out in first round, don't come out right away. Though, like wait for see people.
Definitely.
You would want to see,
Yeah,
you would want to
and
see who, like someone else
what he
defends or something.
does,
Right.
who he talks
It's the only
with.
sense of information you can get because you don't have the cop check on a day 2 if you were to get a like a town first, and then you'd have that buffer when the cop actually does come out of having a 1 town buffer for after the cop dies. You can keep the game going a little bit longer with guaranteed
Yeah.
town in the game. So it's the
Because-
only information you can get on a day 1 cop read is Mafia.
Because if you look at last game, if you like, imagine ZNF came out and straight like, yo, I'm the cop, I check Jason, let's kill him. We won't kill me, but we waited a little longer and then we were able to kill 2 Mafia at once. Because we like was able to watch how the game enrolled. So if you're the cop and you got a Mafia, wait like another 20 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that, see how people react, and then you can come out. Right, Mr. Cop? Good.
Don't try to make the cop come out. Don't be like, oh, Mr. Cop, because that's kind
I
of.
said,
What did you hear a word he said?
To who, Rich or Jason?
I'm asking Richard if he heard a word that Jason said.
No, he was like,
no, I was just like, yo, okay, cop, okay, that likes.
He said, if you got a Mafia, wait 15, 20 minutes, try and see what the connections are, and then say something.
Ryan, 5-second reads.
My 5-second read is that it would be somebody silly who said to kill Neil. That would either be like Alan, Unctious, Kiwi, maybe Rob.
Neil said not to read into that too
He
much.
said not to
Though.
read into that.
Yeah, even so
said-
though, like
it means
like
nothing.
even
Like,
if
I don't
Neil
think-
made a mistake,
But
right? Like,
moderator
I would never
control,
say vote
it means
Neil or
nothing.
something.
I would never say vote Neil either. Like, I'm not on the whole, oh,
But
Neil is Mafia.
We
ha, ha,
don't. We don't even know that
like,
anybody said to kill
funny
Neil.
to me.
He could have just been fucking around.
No.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he would do
I'm pretty
that.
sure somebody said to kill Neil, but also there's 4 Mafia in the game, so the chances that only
There's
one
Three Mafia, Carlton.
update the overlay.
It is updated. It's been
It is
updated.
It is. You need to hit play on the stream.
He's slacking, Ryan. Carlton.
Okay, he said don't look into it, but either way, I'd be
Okay, so
killing
so
Unctuous.
there's three. So there's 3 Mafia. So that only one of them had to say kill Neil. Like it's obviously
but
you
no,
can pick
so
3 people in this group, and one of them would say
So
that.
rather than like, I know that like Ryan, like I think he's on the safe side just because I don't think he would do it.
No, it doesn't
you
put
know?
him on the safe side because you just need
Why
one
not?
of the people who are Mafia need to
I
say
see
it.
what you mean. Gotcha,
And that's why
gotcha.
it's a complete cop out because if someone
Never
says,
mind
"Oh,
then.
I'm not silly," he could still be Mafia. Yeah,
That's true. That is true. But the person
so
who
you
suggested
have
it.
one guaranteed Mafia in a list of you just gave of 5, and you pick half.
I'm not
of
even
the
saying guaranteed Mafia. People ask me my 5-second reads, and I told you my 5-second read.
It's fine. It was a 5-second read. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Like it was. Oh, let's kill Neil. Does anyone want to make a
I
big
still
deal?
don't
about
think
it?
that anything
Richard's
good can come out of that. Then we should move on.
Unctuous, are you Mafia in this
Anything
game?
is better than
No, I'm not Mafia.
Hey, I saw Ben shake his head no, like for like a good 10 seconds. I wanted to hear what Ben was going to say.
He was saying that it wasn't good information about the Neil Mafia kill thing.
The thing is, if you don't want to hear an off the cuff 5-second read, don't ask me for them.
No, it
I
wasn't that I
don't
didn't
care
want to
about
hear
the
it.
read. I just
It
care
wasn't
about the stupid.
Not
let's say to kill
That
Neil
wasn't the
thing.
first time that
That's
point was brought
stupid.
up, though. That's what I'm
People
getting
should
at. Is that
treat it as such. People should treat it as a 5-second read and
Right.
not
I'm not-
make a 5-minute discussion.
Again, I was just saying that it was brought up several times before you came out and said it again. That's all I was getting at. That it
Now we
doesn't
can stop
exonerate
talking
anyone.
about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. I'm in the zone. I'm in the
In
zone.
the zone.
That's the Mafia
I
zone.
was not in the zone at all. I'm in the
Okay.
Why is
zone.
that?
So I have a question for everyone. How well can you read Richard right now? Because I can't. I've got nothing. Shit's too dark.
Dark.
I can see his features. My monitor's
I'm
bright,
sorry.
though.
I'm
I
sorry.
can
Hold
actually
on.
see his face from the glow of his monitor.
Yeah.
Oh, is
I
that
mean,
where
I
his
can
light
sorry.
source is?
But I
Yeah.
know Richard, so
I'm
I
sorry. I'm
don't think I
trying,
can read him
I'm
any
trying to make
less
it
than
brighter.
normal.
There's like literally nowhere else I could go.
Are you guys
Sorry.
dual screening, though? Because
I can't
whenever
go
Richard
inside
talks,
anyway.
I can see him full screen, and it comes out all right definition.
Yeah, I see him fine, but my brightness might just be
I
super,
can move
super high.
closer or something. I don't know.
I feel like I'm a little bit sweaty, and my screen's so bright you can like see his reflection in my skin.
Yes,
You
I
actually
being
can.
Mafia?
You can CSI in on that. Enhance. Enhance.
Yeah.
Enhance.
Are you sweating because you're Mafia?
Okay, can
Yeah,
you see me
that
better
is
now?
exactly why I'm sweating. It wasn't just because we played for 4 hours straight or 3 hours straight, and I had to lie my
I
ass
didn't have to do
off.
anything. I did everything. Why are you sweating?
Mango, how you feel? You ready to kill me yet?
Who? Bravo. No.
Yeah.
I actually don't have any reads. I'd be okay with eventually going to sleep after we talk a little bit more.
Fuck sleep.
Are you
I'd
sure?
say
I don't think
Sleep?
sleep's really that great of an idea.
There's no medic in the game.
And
Yeah.
there's only 12 people in the game to begin with, so
Like,
it's
I
going
feel like sleep's gonna make it
We're going to
worse.
wake up tomorrow 9 out of 12, which means a third of the people left are Mafia. Which
Why
isn't
isn't
the
9
best
out of
way.
12?
Because if we go to sleep, sorry, it's 11.
No,
Right,
it's
sorry.
just- yeah,
Right,
yeah.
it's 10. Yep, sorry.
10.
I missed it in my math.
No, so I mean, here's my thinking. I brought this up before in this format, right? If we don't have any reads, right? If we try to mislynch someone and we have to reveal the role, that's pretty bad. At the same time, Kiwi. At the same time,
It's like a mirror.
I don't like
there's
this.
no medic, right? So I'd rather cop get another check, right, before he comes out. So that ensures like, the best chance that we don't out him by accident. So that's just my thinking. And this is only if we don't have any reads, obviously. So
Like, I'm sure if we talk more, we're gonna get read. Like, I don't think it's.
hi, I'm Richard
Like,
Ronaldo.
Yeah, but
I brought up this.
I'm feeling my sleep.
I'm just
not
tired
great.
of the 1 hour round. So
That's what I was going to say. Is a
Yeah.
read 45 minutes from now doesn't mean much because everyone's already against each other at that point. Everyone gets crappy reads by then.
Totally.
So
Okay.
either we just had a
Carlton.
soft time
Yeah.
amongst ourselves of 20 minutes and then either sleep or go after someone who has some reads. Because I really think that the 1 hour games really like days
or
hurt
we
us.
can just vote off people who are bad town but good mafia. Like
I don't know any of those. I don't know a single one.
You know what?
Jason, how do you feel about that strategy?
I'll kill him.
Anyway.
Like,
Oh, you're
I
paying.
don't even blink.
You're paying for that last game, man.
You were asking
Okay,
if
so I
No, he's not playing for the last game. He's playing for his whole life.
you're formally
playing, though.
anxious.
I'm
He's
formally
yeah,
anxious.
Kiwi Fomo Unctors.
That's what's happening.
This is a silly situation.
Can I
Like we need to give the day itself more time before we
Yeah.
actually just go. Like
No.
Can I say
1
something?
hour is
Where
bad, but 10 minutes is worse for
You
a
need to
day.
give a formal defense.
Isn't that what I'm doing? Am I not?
Yeah,
Am I
you're
not
giving
doing
full
that?
defense.
Okay, that's it. Is that all?
No, it's just silly. Like at this point in the game, you're not even doing anything worthwhile right now.
Why? What do you think you can contribute to the town if you let you leave? How do you think?
Oh,
you're gonna help us?
if I stay living, you saw how good of a town I could play last game.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's not on last game. I've seen you playing for like forever, and I don't feel like if you let you leave, you're gonna help us at all in the end of the game.
I feel like I've demonstrated in multiple situations, in multiple roles too, as sheriff, as Vigi, as Mafia even, that I can play a decent town and get decent reads on people. And I don't think that anybody can ever say against that.
If we're gonna do this thing, shouldn't we kill Alan first?
Yes.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
All I'm doing is trying to get.
Well,
I'm against this
Something
side,
started.
Carlton.
That's all. I'm not actually gonna go through with the vote. I just think we should
So,
get people.
Can you rescind it so I can say something? Well, actually, I was about to say, but Kimball's talking up, because Kimball hasn't said anything this game, and I feel like he's usually more talkative than this.
Well, you have
But
to
I mean,
wait
I guess
to
you-
say that because we're having a formal anxious. So now I will rescind.
All right,
Now
so
you can say it.
have you guys ever played these puzzles where it's like Sally lives next to the blue house and has not a turtle, right?
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of puzzles. I feel like if we went around and we formaled and voted on every single person, and then when like no one passed and we went to sleep, we'd have an interesting read on who voted on who.
Okay, let's start with
Might just
the
result-
formal
might just result in
Jason.
everyone
Evil.
not
We
voting
may
on
just-
anyone.
We could just kill someone though on the off chance.
Ooh.
If we did this, I would vote for everybody. If we did that,
I would
I
give
will
you no
vote for
information.
everybody.
But there's a
Okay, then
possibility we might get a read off.
let's start with Anxious then. We start with you.
Wait, hold on.
How about that?
Why would you vote for everyone when the majority of the people are
Can-
town?
That's
Can
a
you not
mafia.
do that?
That's
Well,
such
that's
a
kind of-
no. That's such a
actually
mafia.
kind of
fishy.
No,
So
because
I
I
just
don't
want
want
to say what Unctuous just said is such a mafia thing
Mafia.
to say.
Because
That's
it's
why would you want to
Back
hide?
him.
Why would you
If
want to
only
hide like
someone
people,
had already
what reads
fooled
people
him.
can get on you?
No, my goal would be to not encourage that shitty kind of gameplay. So I would vote for everyone, hoping that we kill somebody, because we're not going to get anything worthwhile anyway out of it.
No,
We're
but
gonna
like-
kill you, buddy.
Why would you
Yeah,
vote
or you
for
vote on
everyone
yourself.
when most of the people are town? Like that's just like you want to read on them before you actually vote on them.
Based on a hypothetical situation that is never going to happen.
But I mean,
Can
there's
we
like
play a
nothing
little
else
more
to do.
serious? Because we're not really accomplishing anything right now.
Yeah, fuck you. Thanks, Carlton. You got my back.
Okay then.
Formal
Let's play
Carlton.
serious unless we're gonna kill Unctuous. Other than that, let's go.
is that a real one, Kiwi?
No.
Okay. So
Ryan,
how about this? We
you've been
vote
pretty
Anxious
quiet.
out. We vote
What are
Anxious
you
out.
thinking?
If in the second day the cop doesn't have a mafia read, we kill Alan and we go for the third day.
Why am I first? Why am I
Don't
first
me.
over Alan? You
Why?
should absolutely kill Alan.
I agree, Unctuous, but why are you killing
Alan
me?
should be
No.
first over Unctuous, but I'm curious. Ryan's been like really quiet and he's pretty focused. I'm curious to see if he has anything to say.
Ben too.
I'm kind of pissed off that like
Yeah, I've been really
nobody's
bad
taking
at
this
it.
game seriously
No.
because
I'm trying right now.
No, there's,
Yeah,
no, there's
no,
a
I
big issue
understand.
with this whole bandwagoning of killing one of the two, because I've had it happen to me before where like Tim would always come out and say, Rob is definitely Mafia. Rob is definitely Mafia every game regardless of my status. And then one time he was Mafia and I was Town, and he just got the Town to somehow just bandwagon against me because of a silly precedent. I think these random conjectures and tying in previous game events doesn't do a good point in moving us forward. I think it's funny for like 5 seconds to joke about it, but we've spent the entire day one so far trying
No,
to
I-
just
I
out
vote for
Alan because of last game and how the fact that all of the town trusted them when they were Mafia, so they're good Mafia players.
I
So,
formal going to sleep.
No.
Yeah,
No, I want to hear more from
I don't want the next pick.
because like Ryan still hasn't responded to that, and I also want to hear from Ben too.
No, that's a legitimate point.
Yeah,
I agree with what
I've
Ryan's
been
saying.
quiet.
No one's been serious.
Mango,
I
I
did
mean,
you
I
say
noticed you were
want to, or
eating,
I
so
do
I mean, I don't know if you're like eating dinner or something, but I still
No,
want
I'm
to hear
just
from you.
yeah, I'm just in and out a little bit in my
Mango,
head.
I was
But,
I was in the middle of responding, and Rob cut me
Okay.
off.
all right.
I'm sorry, Ryan. Didn't mean to.
It's fine. I will very happily be down for voting out somebody who's been silly early on, more so than people who are trying to get the game focused and serious. I know that it doesn't mean a lot to all of you guys, but I think people that want to get the game back on track are the people that like want to win as town more so than Mafia.
That's a different though. Like I don't think we might be joking a little too much, but I don't think that we have to be as serious as nitpick something for 1 hour a day.
No, but so we were joking about.
I think we're just trying to find a balance between things. I don't think we have to be like less gay.
The moment that Kiwi formaled Unctuous, there was like a trigger, like a switch that went off, and I was like, okay, serious time. And then like my next response was like, okay, that's probably not a good formal yet. Like joking's fine, but like when you're actually playing like these things, it doesn't work. Like there's no benefit of doing this.
So here's the thing. Why do you guys disagree with this so much? I feel like formaling someone and getting them to talk for a couple of minutes
right.
straight
So when you did that,
without
it was fine.
interruptions.
Yeah, that was fine. I thought
That's
you
what
were
I'm going for. Why is that a bad thing?
No, I think
It's not a
formally
bad
somebody
thing.
to get the reaction, to get there to talk is actually a good thing, but it devolved really quickly into this like just foolishness.
He's not here today.
Right.
He's dead.
I don't know if Alan and Unctuous aren't taking the game as seriously because they're Mafia or because they won last game and they're just relieving some kind of built up stress or whatever. But
I'm taking it seriously.
At one point,
seriously
like
kill
I was
Unctuous.
the
I'm
one
just
under
saying,
accusation
like, that's not.
constantly. Holy shit, man!
I'm curious if anybody actually has like solid reads at this point.
I'd like to hear from Drowsy.
Well, because
because
like,
he's been quiet.
he hasn't
Well,
said it.
I think
you're frozen.
I have a little bit of a read on Unctuous, but maybe he was just not being serious at all when he said he would vote for everyone if they vote on anyone. Like,
No, I think he was just responding to my
go
ridiculous
around
proposal.
and vote on everyone, see how the vote. That may be the
Can you
case.
repeat that last sentence? I couldn't really hear it.
Yeah, you're breaking up pretty hard. But
His bandwidth's dropping.
His bandwidth is low.
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing.
Me?
Yeah, it's stressing.
Your network
reduced
bandwidth
resolution
is low, and then I get like a small.
Weird.
We should just move back. We'll go back to this in a minute.
Okay.
I mean,
So
Okay,
last
sure.
game we had Mafia kind of slip up, and we had a positive cop check to support that, and that kind of got things rolling pretty quickly. It looks like neither of those things have happened this game, so I'm going to assume that cop has a town read. No one's been able to put strong pressure on anyone else because there's just nothing to go on. Unless someone slips up, like we can keep talking, but I'm kind of feeling more and more like this is devolving, and maybe we should consider sleeping like Mango wants.
Maybe
for,
like
a
I
couple
can
of
keep
minutes.
asking people the same question, and maybe people start answering it.
Like, I don't-
What's your question, Carl?
I've asked does anybody have any reads at all right now?
I do.
Well, can I say?
I'd like to hear. If anybody has reads, I'd like to hear them.
All right, can I talk after Alan?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Ryan could be Mafia because he's taking it too seriously. Hold on. Actually, though, people, like, when we joke around and stuff, usually the people who are very serious are usually Mafia. Like, that's actually a thing. I feel like he's trying to make it look like he's trying to everything on track, make himself look like a good town. I also don't like that Mango suggested sleeping like 2 seconds in. Because I know in the past when we did like 1 kill power with 2 cops, I suggested it, and then him and Thunder Toss were like completely trying to screw me over after that. So it's strange that he would just bring that up off the bat.
So to defend against that, I've brought this up multiple times in the previous like 2 weeks that we've run this format. So I was talent every single time I said it. So
I think he's saying also not right away. He's saying in 20 minutes. Which is
right. And also, I mean, it's already been like 20 minutes, I'm assuming, right? And also, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, sorry. I lost my train of thought.
Also, for me, like my time for being silly is game 1 when the show's first starting and we're all like, saying what's up, and then game 3 if we do a silly game. But like, I really just do take this game seriously. It's not a Mafia thing at all, I don't think.
So seriously taking the game, then what's your opinion then? What should you do? Do you think you should sleep, Ryan, right now?
I'd like to talk a little bit longer. I'm not really sure on what to do.
Talk
Right
about
now.
what, though? Like what reads do we have? What
Richard wanted to talk.
Yeah.
Can
I wanted
we
to talk
can we
after
make a
Alan.
decision that in 7 minutes we either lynch someone or go to sleep?
Bring it up in 7
Why
minutes.
should we
I wanna-
be that absolute?
Because
It's a
I mean, it's a good guideline, but let's not set ourselves hard and fast rules that fuck
all right,
us up.
we either have a good discussion by then or we go to sleep.
Okay, well, Richard wants to talk.
Okay,
He
yeah,
wants
I
to
wanted
talk, so
to
I wanna hear what he
say
has
I wanted to
say.
say that first off, I feel like I'm against sleeping, just because I feel like it's better that like we lynch someone, and
Yeah, it's always better
Also-
to try and lynch someone.
also I like because Ben was kind of cutting out before. I'm like I would be okay with lynching him because maybe if we don't get a read off of him now because his internet's kind of like choppy, like it might be hard later on in the game to figure out like what he's saying if his internet cuts out again, and like I feel like that might be bad for us as town if he stays in the game, like, and that's like the only kind of read that I have right now.
So it's not even a read; it's more of a player circumstance.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm getting.
I guess, but like it'll affect later on in the game, like because it might actually hurt us if he's actually not talking because of the internet. Like I feel like lynching Ben is a better option than going to sleep. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in favor of the going to sleep just yet. I know it's been a little while now in the day, but like we still haven't accomplished much. And so I was talking, I'd either push the conversation than just give up on it. Rob, I'm noticing you're doing that thing you do when you're Mafia, where you just kind of like kick back. Usually, like when you're Mafia, you just kind of like, I'm Mafia.
I mean, I do recall as I was giving the one day that I did live for the first half, I was leaning forward and I was very tentative. And then we had a 3-hour game and I got more relaxed. And here we are, and we're doing a second game, and I've just been kicking back, relaxing. I don't think it's really too much of a read. I think we've been playing a long game. Even though I was dead day one, I sat here and watched the whole game. Maybe that's on me for not getting up, walking around, and giving myself an energy boost.
Wait, I thought you said you were doing chores.
Yeah,
You said
so
in the
my
script
chores
that you were doing
were
chores.
yeah. So my chores consisted of doing my luggage because I just got back from
don't
vacation.
care.
If you guys do remember, and it
I
takes
don't
like
care about this.
Yeah, let's talk about something interesting.
Well, what?
Rather
I was
than
sitting for
chores.
2.5
Rather than
hours out of the
chores.
3 hours.
What would you say is
Yeah.
interesting, Kiwi?
That's fine. We don't need to discuss what chores is.
What do we need to discuss? So, like, we don't have anything that really happens in the games that you guys want to just talk.
Is it the first kill? Do we need to talk about the first
Okay,
kill?
the only thing you can talk right now is who died. Do you want to talk about
Yeah.
that? Besides that, there's nothing else. Like, there's not a solid.
Talk about that.
There's not a solid subject that we can talk though.
There are three things we've got. We can talk about who died, gut reads. Presumably, there's still a cop, and they got a check, and they can, if they don't want to come out, they can hint at things like possible reads. I think Carlton was calling for possible reads. No one came out with possible reads, so it seems like the cop doesn't want to do that. So there are things.
Well, I
we
mean,
can
not only
talk
that,
about.
like, not everyone had a chance to talk when Carlton was pointing that out.
Let's do it like this then. I'll start with the reads, then we go in a circle, and then the cop, if the cop's alive, he's going to eventually be the one talking. Then he can
Cal,
give his
Cal
reads.
needs to make it easy for cop. If we come out with some reads, then like if someone's kind of strangely backing someone, and they might not have the best evidence, and they're not doing it in an obvious way, then they might be cop. That's one of the ways you can do cop without straight coming out, but whatever. I don't think that's going to happen. So definitely not now that I've seen it.
Can we do that then? Can we like get people
Alright,
to go
I'll
around,
start.
do the circle thing?
I'm gonna start with someone that I think's being town positive. I think that the way Ryan didn't like that we were goofing. I think he was really upset that he lost last game and he wants to win this game. And I think he's down. If he was Mafia, he wouldn't be that upset. So for me, he's really, really down. And for Mafia, I don't like the way that Duraz explain. I don't know if it's his internet, who's eating, I don't know what's up, but I don't really like the way that he's playing. He's the one that I look at like at the screen right now and the most suspicious for me. So that's it for me right now. I'm not going to like say like 5 people for each is a good one, good reading for each side. So next person that want to talk, just go.
So I just want to say that, like I said this before, that I was okay with Mango's like wanting to sleep, especially after last game dragged on so long, anything to push on. So I just kind of wanted to give Mango a little bit of boost. That I'm okay with him, coming out with that play.
All right, so I'll go next. I don't really have any strong reads either way. I'm kind of in agreement with Jason on Ryan, but that shouldn't be like an automatic, free pass that he's down. I'm not really suspicious of anyone as far as strategy goes. So if the cop doesn't come out this turn, which I don't think they should personally, I think there's a low chance of them getting killed by Mafia. So I think they should wait until next turn. If that's the case, then I think we should go to sleep. But if the cop did find the Mafia and they do want to come out, then that's when we vote off someone else. So that's just my thinking.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to go? You can go, and then I'll go.
Oh, next. Like the person I look to right now that I want more out of is Alan. Because except for like pretending to formal unctuous early on and jumping on that whole thing, like I haven't really gotten anything constructive out of him. I didn't necessarily. Not that I don't agree with sleep. I'm always very apprehensive about sleep. I didn't like the idea of suggesting sleep so early. I'm glad that we waited. I don't want to like pick on Mango tonight. Like it's not pick on Mango night, but I not 100% against it all the time. But I'm glad that he kind of like said like, oh no, like we'll get conversation in first. Like at first I was like, wait a minute, but then I felt better after he said that. I like the way that Richard's talking more, that he's like volunteering information. I like that.
Let's see. So again, I'll echo what you said about Alan. I'd like to hear more about him because last game he went under the radar. For some reason, he got counted as confirmed town. I don't know what's up with that. I'm not suspicious of Richard. I just know I can't get a good read on Richard visually, so that's a point against him. I haven't been a fan of Draslek's mannerisms. Other than that, no particularly strong reads. I'm against sleeping because I feel like voting is probably the #1 way we're going to get information this game. Like that just seems to be where the information is going to come from. If we don't have hard reads, maybe we get lucky, we get a really split vote, and we can start to move from there.
I was kind of under the impression that, at least from past games, that if we believe that a sheriff is probably alive at this point, we want to try to cut down on the amount of people that the sheriff can check as quickly as possible. And I thought that was like decided on like a couple separate occasions. Why is this one different, Mango?
I mean, not at the danger of outing the cop, because if you out the cop, there's no medic, so it's guaranteed kill on the cop. Whereas in other formats, we wanted the cop to come out because there was a medic, right? So,
well, I'm
not. He's not saying the cop should come out. He's just saying.
I'm saying.
What Mango is saying is if we call a lynch and it happens to be the cop that we call the lynch on, then they have to come out.
Is that not a chance? Like, is that?
There's a chance, but I'm still like, we're doing good on what we're doing right now. I'd like to.
Well, if the person is a cop,
like a lower chance though. Like,
If the person is a let's hear from everyone, and then
I'd like to go. Okay, I want to say if the cop does feel any sort of suspicion, they should at least try and make themselves look town. Okay.
Yeah, don't just come out as cop. Try hard to be town first.
Right.
I know I haven't been the most talkative, but I kind of am thinking that sleeping now, which is like
we're doing reads,
minutes later,
like
I said,
I'm
definitely bad.
We're doing reads.
No. Okay.
Okay. My reads right now. The people I like right now as town: Carlton, Mango, Jason with an I, Kiwi. I like you guys. I don't like Rob and Allen right now.
Next person, someone
Okay.
step up.
So,
All right, is it okay if I go next? Yeah.
Anyone can go.
Okay, so I mean, like, I'm liking what Jason with an I is saying and what was Carlton was saying because they're kind of trying to lead the discussion. I mean, like, I understand where Mango's coming from when he's saying go to sleep, but like, I just think that's kind of suspicious for me. Like, I always think it's better to, lynch someone first day than to go to sleep. So, him along with what I said about Ben earlier, like, those are my two suspicions right now.
all right. For my reads at the moment, I think Kiwi is tentatively in my cautious town list, only because of that. We kind of transitioned that silliness at the beginning to the formal and Unctuous, because there was this whole kind of like sarcastic talk for like a minute or so about trying to get Unctuous killed because of, he's just really good Mafia. He doesn't really bring much of an ass to this town. But the formal kind of shifted the sincerity of it a bit. And I think that was a good move in the right direction, just kind of gets into a serious conversation. Alan's been really quiet. No, I'm not sure if that really, in the context of last game, is what kind of really puts more attention on him. But I am always concerned of him. Unctuous, since we kind of blew up on him, he's been kind of on the wayside. Ryan, I respect the fact that he's been trying to be serious. At the same time, only for the whole, like, trying to kill Neil be silly thing, only one person in a Mafia group has to say that. So it's a really easy way to, like, list out 5 people and say, oh, one of the 5 of them has to be Mafia. And then you could easily conceal someone who is not on that list as, like, definite talent. Like, it just was kind of, for a gut check, I know we asked for the gut check, but usually his gut checks are a little more on point with characteristics or something than something that can be so easily, like, hazy. And those are my reads.
Alan, I believe we're waiting on you.
Wasn't I the first person who said the suspicious
No.
people that I had?
Oh,
Yes?
I was the first one to start.
You
Not while we've been doing this.
I did it way before.
you
Way
accused
before.
Ryan.
Let's hear it now. Let's
It
hear
could
it now.
have
Alan.
changed. It could have changed.
Just
So let's hear the update.
rehash it for us.
Okay, well, it's still the same, but I would say Ryan is much more, because when I did it the first time, at least Mango, like, defended himself, and Ryan did not even say anything at all. And I think he's getting tunnel vision just like last game, except the opposite way. Like, he thought I was town for sure, but I was Mafia. And then this time he thinks I'm Mafia just because of what happened last game, and he's too focused on it.
Do we have a formal?
Okay, so what are some
Everybody?
patterns
It's been
we're
like a
noting out?
half-hour day.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
only supposed to go 20 minutes. Like, Jason actually said at 9:38 that cop should come out in 20 minutes. I was going to come out at 9:58, but then it took forever to get everybody to talk. Like how, like, seriously, why does it have to be that hard to get people to talk? Rob is Mafia. I checked him. He didn't really give us anything out of that, so we can't go off much more than that, but Rob is Mafia.
I'm a follower.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any counterclaims? No.
I just want to say real quick that my when you asked me my gut read, I said Rob.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, let's not proceed straight to the formal. Carlton, let's get some of your information. You're dead tonight. And then we'll
Yeah,
get
what
there.
are your reads of people off of that?
I was trying, like, I don't want to, like, I can't give too much of other people. Like, God, Rob gave me nothing. Like, gave me nothing to work with. Like, I don't know. He said that he was thinking, like, Kiwi might be a little town. He said that Alan was quiet. He said Unctuous, like, kind of got quiet after we let off of him. He said that Ryan was being a little too serious. I didn't really get enough off of him to make a serious connection to anybody. But I wasn't willing. Like, I think that the way this day went is I had to pull teeth to get anybody to say anything.
Yeah.
And I felt that it made me too big of a target to risk going to the next
So
day.
a few people had already hit on Rob. Does anyone have lists of who was accusing him already?
Ryan did. I didn't really have anybody else as a solid, like, on Rob.
Ryan was the only one that said something about Rob.
I didn't have anybody else really solid
Yeah,
on.
he said he was was relaxing and just being Mafia. Is that?
I didn't say the kickback thing.
No, I said the kickback thing. I've been trying to poke and prod Rob the whole time, and I think he might have caught on to it.
Why Rob over Mango on the check?
On the checks, I thought Mango was more likely killed. I figured Rob is always like a safe check first night because he's rarely ever dies.
Right.
Yeah, Mango's possibly
Until halfway through
on
first
target.
Jason as medic saved me. You got my back,
Yeah,
dog.
especially with no medic in the game.
Yeah.
Like I didn't feel Mango.
Yeah,
was
you,
gonna-
yeah, you need to dodge a little
So,
bit.
Rob, are you even going to defend?
Well, I have to get formal for defense. I mean, like,
I know. I
Yeah,
mean,
No, you don't.
I think-
no, you don't. You
well,
can
No,
I
no,
think at this point, no. For the benefit of me, it comes off. If Carlton comes out as cop, I am not cop. So if Carlton comes out as cop, and I'm just going to start, and no one counterclaims, the strength of his argument is really
No.
strong. And I think let me
Okay,
finish my
go ahead.
argument. The fact that if you guys believe that he's going to be cop, and you want to talk about it for a little bit and get your opinions, that's fine. I don't have much of a defense. I get cold called out as a cop from a cop that I'm Mafia. No one's going to counterclaim. That leaves me dead in the water. It's conceivable, but not likely that Eric was the cop and he just got night one killed. But honestly, I'm not sure how you want me to defend it.
All right, so I just want to
Like,
say,
you can't defend it.
no, I mean the defense as town when you get accused is automatically you must be Mafia, like to Carlton, because
Yeah.
what other? I mean, how else could you think as town? You know, either that guy is cop, right, and he called you out correctly, or he's Mafia, and he's fake claiming, and you
He
didn't
has
do
to be
that.
Mafia.
So
The
obviously
cop-
you're Mafia.
If the cop didn't count and claim, then the cop must be Eric and he died. I mean, that's what you grasp on if you're down.
Like that's not that likely
Here's
at all.
here's how I
That's
look
the
at
case.
it.
What else can you say?
I
Do we
think
have to do
ultimately
this? Is anyone doubting Carlton right now?
no.
No one's
absolutely.
down, guys. I'm saying
but
what Rob-
Then
We
why
can't.
do this?
No,
Why do
Carlton
this?
is the
I'm
cap.
calling a
We can't
formal
doubt
Rob.
him as cap.
All right,
Calling
formal
formal
on Rob
Rob.
and Mango.
Jesus.
Formal
I
play,
wanna
I mean,
hear
optimal
more
play.
from
You're
Carlton.
absolutely right, but the also guaranteed claim is that a cop would counterclaim right away because then you're going to guarantee know who is the cop, and then you can use the Vig to kill the other one if you're unsure. At this point, yeah.
Okay.
Carlton,
Anything else
do you
to say
have
for or against
anything?
Rob?
Do you have anything
Kill
before
him.
you die?
Anything
Before I
else to say?
die, before I die, that's a good one.
All right. Anything else to say for or against Rob?
I don't have anything major enough. I wish I did.
You may be able
Trust
to
me,
get
Carlton.
me, but you'll never get unctuous and Drazic. Ha 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 ha. It's gonna be the ultimate Mafia play every day now. Every day you're gonna live.
Oh,
It's gonna
God.
become a thing now.
I can be original. And then
All right. Voting in 3, 2, 1. Voting on Rob. Oh, that's everyone. All right, Rob, you're dead.
Perfect game, baby.
All right, guys. Go to sleep. Cop, who do you want to check? Mafia,
real quick.
who do you want to kill?
Shout out to Who's Your Daddy said, "Holy crap, town."
Mafia or Vigilante, who do you want to something or other? It's basically day 2. We'll start at day 2. All right, we're coming on back in, except for Mr. Carlton. Mr. Carlton is dead.
what a surprise.
No,
Anybody shocked? Nope. Okay, let's move on.
All right.
All right,
we
so
need
can we?
Mango and Mango.
There are
and
people that
Kiwi.
need to wake up, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
Kiwi.
who died?
Carlton.
Carlton dead.
Okay.
Kiwi.
Rob, mute yourself.
Okay. Rob.
Rob, thank you.
There you go.
Cool. So
Or a cop died.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is exactly
Diane's
why
pretty obvious.
I didn't want the cop to come out this round.
Exactly.
I don't think he would have. I don't think he would have died. I mean, there's a slim chance.
I don't know. Who else? Like, there was a high chance you died. if you
I
think
love
about
killing
it.
Carlton Knight too when I'm Mafia.
Really?
I do it all. Yeah, I do it a lot.
If you think about
yeah.
it, though, even like if you think about people that are pushing, like he was trying to get the town pushing. Even if he wasn't a cop, like he was putting a strong town vibe. Like Mafia, like I don't know. If I was the other side and I was playing Mafia, I would kill him.
Okay, so I just want to say that I did give my 5-second read at the beginning, and people they thought whatever they thought about it. I just want to point out that Rob didn't like my 5-second read and called me out as looking dumb for doing it, and Alan
What
also
was it?
didn't like my aggression either.
Yeah.
You're also
Yeah.
like the
I
only other
didn't say
person
I didn't
that
say
went
anything
on
about who
Rob.
you called out.
You said you didn't like my aggression or whatever. Something.
I didn't like that you were totally trying to go super
I
serious.
remember it was people who might have voted Neil. I don't remember who.
I would be okay voting on Alan or Drazik right now, personally.
Why Drazik?
Just
Yeah, I
internet.
have-
Just because of like the
No,
amount
no,
that
no,
he's
no,
been
no,
saying.
nothing to do-
interactive
nothing
this
to do with
game.
the internet, but
Yeah.
even last game, he was just a bad town, and he doesn't say much to begin with, and it's even worse this game because he has internet problems. So I
Be
mean,
quiet.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't want to rush into it, but I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, I'm not sure what there is to comment on this game. Like, day one, there was some okay conversation, but whatever conversation there was day one was trumped by Carlton coming out as cop. You know what I mean? And the things that Rob said, we can't take it anything near face value. You
I know
what
it
mean?
is.
Yeah.
It's very tough to. You just end up in a situation where you're wondering what he said that was a lie and what he said that was truth. You know,
Well,
it doesn't
we
end
can
up
take
what
well
Rob
trying to
said
figure out
when
what
I
he
don't,
said.
I don't think it's, I don't think it's Drazik anymore. I'd rather go for Alan.
Before Carlton confirmed Rob, he said some things. He said something like Ryan was being suspicious. He said
No, he
something.
didn't.
When did he say
someone-
Ryan was
is
being
someone-
suspicious?
He
He
did
said-
say Ryan
I
was
think
being
he said- Is someone taking notes? Like, because
He said
I'm
something
not.
negative about me. Like if he had to pick Mafia, I was up on his list. On Rob's
I feel
list.
like that's not a move you would make. Like, I don't feel Rob would have felt there was any major suspicion on him, so I don't think he would have felt the
Okay.
need to throw another Mafia.
I
member
thought you were saying this was something that Carlton said, and I was like, Carlton definitely didn't
No,
say
no,
that.
no, Carlton,
No, he said
Rob.
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 And Rob did that.
I swear I said I heard Carlton as well. Anyway,
That's just.
But I mean,
that's just
like-
why.
Kimball,
Right,
you're being.
Can I hear?
Yeah,
I am unhappy with how quiet you're being.
yeah. I apologize.
then apologizing.
Yeah,
I
Are you gonna say anything?
apologize.
I'll say something if you're not.
Do you want to say more? No, I've been taking notes, but like there wasn't a lot that happened last round, and like until Carlton came out, and like I said, in the previous game, like we had a positive cop check, we had suspicion, we had Mafia making a bad play, right? And there was a lot of stuff going on, and there was basically nothing until Carlton came out. It's unfortunate that he didn't get any reads off of Rob. I am pretty confident with Ryan actually, just because he did accuse Rob like before anyone else, and that gives me a little bit of confidence. I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but Ryan doesn't normally bust his Mafia teammates like aggressively. So I have a pretty good
later.
Not like that.
yeah, not until later, right? So I have a pretty good town read, and like there's a lot of tension between Alan and Ryu, and that's like the only thing I've got going on right now is reads. But everyone's been talking about it, so I haven't had much to say.
Okay, can
Mango?
someone quickly do some math? Just real quick, like, how, assuming, well, obviously we think Carlton was cop, Rob was Mafia, and so there's two left. What have we got? Like, night-wise, we can fuck up like once or twice,
Two.
but then we're down to Lilo.
We can fuck up twice, and then we're let you lose.
No,
Yeah,
then we're at
no.
Yes.
No, because then there's
Yeah.
5 people
Yeah,
left
yeah,
alive, and then we're let you lose.
Yeah.
So we can lynch wrong twice, and from there we have to get it correct each time.
we can lynch wrong twice, and then we can sleep if I'm not mistaken.
No, we're
No.
lynch or
No.
lose. We're not a no lyncher.
We can somewhat improve our odds if Vigi claims and shoots, but I don't know if we want to save that for later or now.
I don't think we have a good
Do you have any good
shot
reads?
target.
Yeah,
Mango,
that's-
Mango.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
wondering.
No,
like,
I was gonna.
I have-
Oh,
I just wanna ask something to Ryan because I think a lot of people have put Ryan like their town list, and I think that Mafia as well noticed that. So I want to know, Ryan, what do you have to say about
Okay, so I think I'm gonna die tonight. My strongest
that's
town
what I'm
reads.
asking you.
Yeah, I think so like I said, first round, I'm gonna stick with it. I said this even before Carlton came out. The 4 people I like is town: Carlton, Mango, Jason with an I, and Kiwi.
What about Mafias?
I don't
There's
like
guys-
Alan.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who was in your town circle? Sorry, I was reading chat.
I said
You,
I
me,
like
Q, and Carton.
Mango,
yeah.
Jason with an I, and Carlton.
Of those 3, if I had to be suspicious of somebody, I just called town, since my reads are sometimes wrong, and you're taking this with a grain of salt. I would probably
Salt.
So salty.
Of those 3, if I had to pick a Mafia, even though I just called them all town, it would be Jason with an I, simply because I called that out first round. He heard that and then asked it again to reaffirm, and he knew he was in the town circle. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. I want everything on the table.
Mango, I
Yeah.
was trying to ask you why you were suspicious of me. Like, you didn't give a reason.
Not like a personal read. It's just I think Ryan is town. So if he thinks you're suspicious, then I'm just gonna go with that because I have nothing better at this point. So it's not anything major, but at this point we don't have anything. So
Yeah, I'm down for quiet people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want like Brian to kind of lead the discussion because I feel like he's like the most town right now, obviously because he pointed Rob out at the beginning. But I also want to hear a little bit from Tom Unctious
Yeah, I haven't been speaking
this round. Yeah.
As with everybody, I think this is an easy thing to say, so you can't really think anything of it. I do feel that Ryan's safe. Kiwi's been speaking up, and I have to say I like that. I don't know if it's the alcohol finally hitting him or if he's just gotten less shy. Drazik looks like he's gonna faint. Yeah, right.
Okay.
One comment. Why are we assuming Ryan is safe for pointing out Rob?
Because he
I
did it
mean-
like the first thing. The
We're
games
not-
that
we're not-
like win the game.
We're not assuming.
That's
Right.
a great fucking
He's still on
buff.
everybody's like list of people that it could be, but there are way better options right now.
Yeah.
Probably, but like in my
No,
opinion,
he's-
if I were Mafia,
You can
that's
assume whatever
exactly
you
how I
want.
would buff
Like,
someone. That's exactly how I would buff my.
And you know what? When I came out as cop like last week, they said that's exactly how I would fake claim, and then I was the cop, and we won the game.
I'm not necessarily accusing you right now. I'm just making sure people know that that's not a great way to claim you as being safe. You know
But
what
he's
I mean?
he's
No
definitely
one's
the safest
saying it
one.
100%.
Do you have anyone
No one is
safer than
saying
him?
Ryan.
Like-
Definitely 100%.
You have to pick and
So-
choose, and it just happens that it's he
He's
does
got
it,
the
so that's
most
why.
going for him. That's
All
I mean,
right now-
so guys,
My
the more-
my gut has me trusting Mango and Ryuzilla, I think, as my most trustworthy. Kimball has I'm a little bit scared about the fact that Kimball hasn't been talking because as you've seen in the past, actually last game, he made a point for a little while there of leading discussion, and I think that's a little bit more Kimball like than
Yeah.
what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, just like everyone else, I don't have a lot of good reads right now. And
the more I
you
think about
kinda
it,
need the discussion more often than not, right? I mean, like more than you do now.
yeah, that's true.
so
I'm
the
also
more
trying to negotiate something. I'm a little distracted. Sorry.
so the more I think about it, I think the Vigi should come out. I think if we wait another day, there's a
Gives
pretty
you town.
good chance that we lose the Vigi without him using the shot. I mean, we already lost 2 town, right?
No.
What?
Here's the thing.
Why-
Here's the
why
thing.
Those
would
odds are not good
I'm
at
not
all.
the-
Like,
I'm
no
not
Vigi
the
doesn't need to
Vigi.
come out to take a shot.
I'm not the Vigi, and I'm probably gonna die. I think the Vigi should not come out because
Vigi-
I think
The Vigi doesn't need to come out for the Vigi to take a shot.
right.
There's
I do
no
not think
Yeah.
the Vigi
chance
comes
the
out.
Vigi's gonna
No,
Not
because
come out.
okay, I'll explain why I want the Vigi to come out, right? Because I want to vote someone off and have the Vigi shoot someone that's outside of the people that we think are safe, right? I think we're in consensus right now that Ryan and maybe Kimball are kind of safe. At least
I don't
they're-
think we've got a strong town circle.
Did you just say
I
Kimball is
don't, I
safe?
don't feel that.
Kimball?
yeah.
Kimball's not safe. Why is he
I don't
safe?
think
No,
Kimball's.
I think he's
that
safe.
You
I
are?
don't think we've got it like.
I think
I
you're the
like
first
town
person to say that, actually.
I don't
Really?
Yeah, I don't think anyone
Out of
said.
Kimball to say that. Like, not. It's not that I think he's like Mafia, but I don't have enough info to say that he's down. I don't have anything to say that he's safe. You know?
I don't think anyone has said he's safe at all.
Not that I'm
I don't think
disagreeing
he's
with
safe.
you,
So,
I'm
I
just
mean-
saying,
he's the
like,
worst
that's the
kill
first.
right now.
So here's, I mean, I'll explain it from my point of view, right? So right now, the people that like I wouldn't want to vote or have the Vigi shoot are Kimball, Jason, Ryan, and Kiwi. So that leaves, and you know what? So that leaves Alan, Unctious, Drazik, and Richard, right?
Mhm.
So since we already got one Mafia with Rob, that leaves 2. So I'm assuming 2 out of those 4 are Mafia, right? So we can vote one person off, and we can kill one person of those, and we only have 2 people left. So that's like my thinking right now. And
Right.
if one of them, if one of those 4,
Vigi doesn't need to come out.
but no, but if one of those 4 happen to be Vigi, then we have even better chances.
But if they come out now, then we lose the whole we formal someone we're about to vote. Oh, I'm Vigi, don't vote me. Like, fuck
Yeah,
you.
but if we wait until next round, right, a Mafia can easily make a play because it's
You
almost
don't
like
have to
50-50
wait
at that
until
point
next
that
round.
the Vigi died.
But when a Mafia makes a
criticizing shit. You go. Oh wait, you go.
when a Mafia when a Mafia tries to make a play, like I feel like that's when you get your best reads, though. When somebody tries to make a play and when somebody fake claims.
Okay, listen. If I was Mafia next round, right, and you guys are about to vote me off, I would claim Vigi. I mean, what do I have to lose? If I'm about to get voted out anyway, I would claim Vigi, and I have like about a 50-50 chance that the Vigi's already dead.
The thing is, if you're
you
Mafia and you
No,
claim
you don't
Vigi,
really, though. You don't really.
the Vigi
Hold on.
shoots you.
So let's talk about people.
Shoots you at night.
But we don't get any new information from that.
No,
because-
here's the
Let's talk about people that know that.
You get to increase your town circle
No.
right now
Mango,
rather
no,
than
no,
risking the chance of losing the Vigi.
Listen. If
Calm down.
if the Mafia comes out and fake claims Vigi, then we say kill someone next turn, and if somebody doesn't die, then we know that they're Mafia. It's very simple to prove the Vigi or not.
Why not do it this round?
Because we don't need it
we
this
don't-
round.
Yeah.
What do we actually gain? The
Mango, I don't like this play.
extra
I don't like this
I
play.
don't like
Can
this
I run
at
some
all.
numbers here? Can I run some numbers? Okay.
Yes.
So there's 2 Mafia and wait, 1, 2,
7
3,
town.
4, 5, 7 town. Okay. Of the 3 people who have died, 1 was cop, 1 was Mafia, and 1 was something. So
Town.
there's
Okay.
a
Was
town,
town.
right? A town. There's 7. There's 8 town. One dead,
7.
and 7 more of which could be the Vigi. We're getting nowhere close to where Mafia would have
A good chance of.
accidentally killed the Vigi yet.
Yes.
You got
Like-
1 out of a 7 chance.
Yeah, we need like 3 more, like two nights and a lynch before it's like 50-50.
Wait, can I,
I mean,
check
do you
with
not
Drazik?
agree with that?
Drazik, which is bigger? One.
Come on, let's not do this.
I'm
They're going to be saying what he's
All right.
saying, Mango. He's saying that's like there's no way. The
There's
only
1
chance
out of
the Vigi
7
died
chance
is
that
was
Vigi's
Eric.
dead.
I don't want to look like I'm rushing
We're
this
going
on.
to lynch someone tonight. That person is not the Vigi unless claimed.
So
And then
I don't want to look
Ryan's
like I'm
probably
rushing,
gonna
but we
die.
have
Ryan is
at
not-
least.
I mean, I always advocate these slightly risky plays as town, right? Because I'm aggressive that way, and I trust in my reads and my town circles, right? So I have a pretty sizable town circle right now, and I want every single possible odd right now to get 2 people off right now that are not in that circle. So that's where I'm coming from. If that puts suspicion on me, like at least I'm trying to explain why, So
Well, I just think we don't need to be that aggressive quite yet. I think it would be reasonable to vote off Alan and or Drazik and continue going from there.
But like
I
the
think
thing is, I kind of think it's understandable, like where Mango's coming from, because like since he's so he's confident with his town circle, but like the problem is like if the Vigi comes out and like we lynch someone that's town and the Vigi shoots someone that's town, like that's bad for us.
Yeah.
So let me give you a hypothetical, Mango. Pretend right now Unctious comes out as the Vigi. What do you advocate as a lynch and a kill?
It'd be like lynch
I
Alan
would-
and kill Richard or something.
let
like
Mango speak. Let
I
Mango
would,
answer
I
the
would
question.
lynch Richard and shoot either Alan or I would do those 2, Alan and Richard.
Okay. And then
then
Just cause I believe so. Actually, my circle right now is Jason, Ryan, Kimball, and Kiwi. I guess those 4. I mean, I could be wrong, obviously, but and if Unctious comes out, then that leaves just Drazik, Richard, and Alan. And I didn't think Drazik was Mafia from last time, so I don't know.
But you realize that if we're both town, then you kind of almost fucked town already.
Well, then you go on to the next people that I'm not so sure about. You know.
Well,
I mean,
But I
two
mean,
of us
like,
are
that's
dead,
getting
Yeah,
to
and
the point
Mafia
where it's
kills one,
dangerous.
it'll be 2 to 4.
I'm ready to kill Alan.
All right.
I formal Alan.
All right, formal on Alan.
I'm definitely not Mafia. I think a lot of this is just tunnel vision based on what happened last game, and then people are just
I was
jumping
on your
the
team.
bandwagon. That's nice. You're just jumping on the bandwagon of what I just said, and then you cut me off. Thank you. Anyways, I don't think that it's optimal play to get the vigilantes to come out because they could kill a town, and then that's basically 2 town kills potentially down the drain, and then Mafia will get another kill. It will be 2 to 4, and it'll become very difficult because we basically gained no information after killing those people. So I don't think you guys should be rushing this. I'm definitely.
But this has nothing to do with the Vigi right now.
Give
We're
us
just calling
Mafia
formal on
reads.
you, right?
I don't like Mango at all. Like already, I didn't like that he's advocated sleeping, but then right now he's making this huge town circle and trying to convince everyone that for sure none of these people are Mafia, and then kill off everyone else. And what happens if everyone else is town? You basically just fucked yourself.
I've advocated going to sleep like so many times. I don't understand why it keeps being brought up as suspicious play. I've done it like a lot of games now.
Well, the difference is it wasn't like 30 minutes in. It was like 2 seconds in and you reset it.
I did that all the previous
you've
games
got,
too.
You've got Mango. You've got Mango. Are there others?
Okay.
So Mango, number one. What are we playing?
I don't like that Unctious is bandwagoning off Ryan because it's clear that Ryan is the town. Because he's what? Okay. Anyways, yeah, I think he's just bandwagoning off the Ryan, just kind of like Mango is doing the similar thing as well. Ryan, I mean, in case anyone is wondering, Ryan is definitely the most safe. Number one, because he pointed out Rob. Not only that, but his play in general has been great so far. I don't think anyone should suspect Ryan at all. That like earlier, Jozic kind of pointed it out, but like I don't think anyone should get doubts based on that. I would look at the people that Mango said are safe in his town circle the most. Because, yeah, Carlton did say that some of those people were giving some town vibes, but it's also like he died the first round, so he didn't have that much information to go off on. So if town just goes off on what Mango says, that's pretty dangerous.
The only problem is Mango's town circle is what I said earlier with the addition of Kimball and then
Yeah, that's the
possibly
thing. Like
Drazen.
he's just jumping off what you and Carlton said. That's my issue.
So what's wrong with that then? Like you're saying that his town circle is bad.
Okay, let's just say
the
If
same
he's
thing as
town,
Ryan.
and
Then
he's
you're
Ryan
saying
is
that
wrong
Ryan.
and he's town, and Mango is Mafia. He's gonna back him up so he can, That's what he would do.
I want to
So-
push this. I want to push this vote through for the following reasons.
Okay, so
For the following
you go,
reasons.
then I'll go.
I was saying last game. I was saying something very similar to what I'm about to say. It's that when we're all floundering around and we're not getting reads off of each other, and it's a generally quiet game, it's because the Mafia members aren't speaking up. So when it comes to the people who haven't been speaking up, Alan hasn't been speaking up. So I think this is a positive move for Town, whether or not he ends up ultimately being Mafia. Though I don't think it's a bad. Like I can see him being Mafia because his defense was like buzzwords all over the place, like bandwagoning and. I can't even think of what other words off the top of my head, but it was like everything was, there was no, here's what I've done for the town. It's constantly been, here's other people that you should be suspicious of, as opposed to anything else. I don't think it was worthwhile.
Okay, so I have a question for Ellen.
Yes.
Ellen, I'm town. In my town circle, there's tentatively Ryan. That's
Okay.
my town circle. What advice do you have for me?
Ryan is definitely the most town. Like that's a safe circle. I don't think you should make a huge circle like Mango because that, number one, like if you're a Mafia, then you're going to have a large town circle to get as many people on your side as possible. So I would say look at the interactions between like Mango's town circle because definitely they're not all safe.
But it's the same town circle as Ryan. So
Yeah,
I mean,
but I'm
are
saying
you,
Ryan could be wrong and you're just jumping on that. That's what I said.
One thing that you're saying, Mango, that is kind of suspicious is you liking Drazik. Drazik seems a little iffy to me.
So
really? I mean, I was suspicious of him before, but
not about Mango though. There's a form on Alan. So
I
Ryan,
don't-
what do you think about Alan,
so-
Ryan?
Alan,
Yeah, let's keep it to Ellen.
I
Alright,
think
There's a formal right now. So
I just don't like that Mango is like pretty much doing everything that Ryan is doing because generally Mango is someone that's fairly independent. Like he'll get his
So,
own reads and stuff, but he's
yeah, I wanna
kind of following Ryan too much.
So I want to say something in Alan's defense. Actually, I don't think he's Mafia. I don't think he would be saying those things about me as Mafia. I think it's more likely that he's Town and he thinks I'm playing bad, which I might be. So I think he's actually Town. I'm not voting for
I'm not
Alan.
rescinding. I think this is a good vote, and I'm not giving it up.
I'm suspicious of Unctuous now, but
Voting in 3, 2, 1, 2
and a half.
Yeah, and
I
half.
think
Was
I'm
that
gonna
was
have
that Kiwi vote?
Kiwi.
I did
No,
the
it's a
pump
Kiwi.
fake. There's a pump fake.
I think I'd rather go for someone like Drazak or Richard right now. If you're going for a quiet people that's not
They're
helping
fine too.
out as much as the others.
If
Or
we're going for quiet people, my vote
even Kimbo.
and Alan, in my defense, right? If you're really Town, right, and you think I'm Mafia, I could have easily bust that vote and gotten you voted out. So
You could
just
have.
saying.
You could have, but then it would only be 3.5.
Or if you're both Mafia, then you're both fucking.
No,
us.
I think what I said tipped the balance heavily in your favor. So just
Possibly.
saying.
I'm
Damn,
keeping
that
option
Christ
open.
complex.
I'm keeping
Actually,
that open.
I was thinking about voting for Alan until Mango was saying that.
I would really. I wish that people would, have their own reads as opposed to just,
Bandwagoning.
taking other people's
Yeah.
reads.
Interesting that you would say that, Unctuous.
Isn't that weird? How I decided that I wanted to kill you, and then Mango said, "Nope, we probably shouldn't do that." I voted anyway, and
Well,
not
after I
too
called
many
you
others
out,
did.
Of course you would.
So I put a promo then on Drazak because
It's
out of everyone who's the only one that didn't trust on Ryan's as Town or was saying that we shouldn't give what we have as information as a statement that Ryan is Town. And I mean, all the information I have right now, that's the only lead I have, and the game is stretching too long.
I like Drazik as well because if Mango happens to be Mafia, then there's a likely circle between Mango and Drazik.
So promo on Drazak.
But before we get to that, what's the circle between Mango and Drazak? Because that's something I
Mango's been supporting Drazik.
He just kept the same circle as Ryan, then added Drazak.
Well, like the thing
I've
is, he
been
wasn't like
defending it, but he's
100%
not in my
supporting
Town
him.
circle either.
Yeah.
One at a time.
So if I name my Town circle right now, Drazik is not in it, but I don't think he's Mafia at the same time. And people are taking that as, there's a clear link between me and Drazik that, Drazik, if I'm Mafia, then Drazik must be Mafia as well.
So then what's the cutting between circle and not circle but not Mafia?
I don't know. He just
Because Drazik was on the chopping block, right? And he gave his defense. I remember you saying this was much earlier that like you were actually happy with what he said, right?
Yeah, so the reason why I called the form on him or I accused him earlier was because he's not contributing, he's quiet, obviously he has some internet problems, right? And some of the things he said I didn't agree with, but that doesn't necessarily make him Mafia. It might just be bad Town, right? And I think it's in line with the play I've seen in previous games.
But you don't want him in your circle.
I just think it's still scary though. Like
I think
it's harder to get a read on him. Lately.
I just put a promo and I'm gonna keep it because I'm seeing he be exactly like that and be the Mafia.
Is somebody watching something?
Yeah, someone is watching something. It's
Yeah,
really
I
it's
loud.
hear
definitely
it.
coming through Zoom.
I'm sorry, there were people walking by.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
Can you mute them?
I remember one game that
I'm
had
sorry,
like,
I can't.
a lot of people
Well,
and like
yell at them to
three
shut
or
up.
four new people.
I'm playing games with my
And-
internet friends,
Shut up,
guys.
Shut
Come on.
Shut up. So I was talking like I remember this one game with Drazak. There was like 3 or 4 people new, and he was Mafia with like 2 of them at least, and he won the game. And he was playing exactly like this, just being quiet, talking like something here, something there, and problems here or internet or whatever he was having at the time. And he was Mafia, and like they won the game like that. So I'm not buying that he's Town. So that's why I'm following him.
Drazik defense. You're muted.
Microphone
You're
is
muted.
You're still muted.
I don't think he can talk.
Oh.
Oh, he's replying in Skype chat.
Oh, really? Okay.
Apparently, there's a bunch of people in his house, and he can't talk because it's too loud. He's telling me to mod kill him if I have to. Which, if he can't talk, it looks like that's really the only option.
We can do a Skype defense. Someone can read it out loud.
All right, I'll read his defense out loud.
Yeah.
But
That's-
it makes it very difficult for him to play. Like, he could defend out loud, but he wouldn't be able to contribute much.
Yeah.
You know? It kind of.
Presumably, this is just a temporary thing. If it's not a temporary thing, then definitely mod kill. But
Not sure if it's
Yeah, like if
temporary
this
or
is
not.
if this is gonna last for like more than a day, like I'd say like it's not worth it to just have us read the chat.
nod your head if it is temporary.
No, he says he doesn't know.
He doesn't know. It might be temporary, might not be temporary.
Let's
Just
just.
I mean,
try
like,
to
that's
defend
like a-
yourself at least. Just do it for now.
Oh, fuck it. I don't know.
I'm starting to get suspicious of Kimball, by the way, because he's just
Okay,
quiet.
well-
Yeah,
Doesn't
he's
say
not
anything.
saying anything. But there's still a formal on Ben, so I don't know what we're gonna do about.
I thought someone's gonna read
We're
his
just gonna have
defense.
to mod kill Drazik.
All
He
right.
doesn't even want to defend himself on text. So.
Yeah. All right. Sorry,
Looks
Drazik.
like he does.
Maybe next week.
Are you happy, Neil?
Probably.
Does this count as a lynch, or do we still?
No, this
It's
is
a mod kill.
No.
Did we
Yeah.
find out anything
Okay, I'll
about
be back in 2 seconds.
Put your shotgun, Neil.
We don't find out anything.
I tell nothing.
Okay, so do we sleep here then?
No, what? Maybe. How many do you have left? Then we have 8 people left.
Well, I
We have
mean,
to-
so
we
let's
have to
say
run
If you kill
let's say
someone, then
let's say
Mark
Ben
kill
was
someone
town,
is
right?
6. Then we can kill someone. Then they kill, they win. Because it's far before.
We
So
killed
right now
one
we can't miss 2 now. We can miss 1 and sleep once. That's what we can do right now. With the amount
So
of people.
we can miss Lynch, but like tomorrow we've got to have fucking strong reads and
Or you
strong
can
play.
sleep. Or you can sleep tomorrow. Or you can sleep today.
Yeah, we only get one sleep option.
We have
Yeah,
Okay,
we get
8
1 sleep and 1
people.
miss kill.
We have
is-
8 people. We miss Lynch. We go down to 7, and the Mafia kills someone, and we're down to 6.
6.
And if there's still 2 Mafia,
Also,
You
a
can't
Vigi
miss
shot
Lynch.
can happen somewhere in there, and if a Vigi shot shoots wrong, then we're extra
Then
fucked.
it's like
Yeah.
big trouble.
All right, so I guess I want to talk to Mango because so now that Ben's gone, so the 2 that you're suspicious of are me and Unctious, right? Well, Alan, but he's safe for the round.
I'm
So-
also starting to get suspicious of Kimball. I mean, he was in my town circle,
Yeah.
but
Well, I
he
got
hasn't
some
said
fruit.
anything.
I've been like almost about to pass out in my chair. I didn't get like dinner yet, so I'm helping some food.
I don't know.
up my
I'm
energy.
I
like-
mean, you've been kind of like quiet too
Kimball,
still.
it's bad
I know.
manners to eat on camera. It's
See,
really
I actually
bad
think that
manners.
this is like this is a
Really bad.
veiled threat. Like this is Kimball the Mafia saying, "I'm gonna eat some fruit right now, just like I was gonna say eat you tonight, Mango," but then it just didn't work. The words didn't work right. So
So
there
I
was a
have a
joke there that was
question.
poorly delivered.
A question for the town. Do we want to miss Lynch today and try to sleep tomorrow, or do we want to just try to sleep today and miss Lynch tomorrow?
Well, we don't want to miss Lynch.
we
Yeah,
should try
we
to
know.
miss Lynch
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I mean,
if possible.
assuming.
We should try and not miss
You know
Lynch.
what I mean? Of course, you don't miss Lynch, but you don't know for sure without the cop saying, "Hey, he's Mafia." We don't know for sure, so we can try.
I think
I'm
it's
saying,
better.
do we want to try today or try tomorrow? And
It's
sleep
better to
together
try it
tomorrow?
today because if
Yeah.
you miss the small amount of people, it gets worse.
I would rather try today.
Okay, so
Are you saying that because you can't vote for you today, Alan?
Can we hear from
No.
Kimball?
Okay.
yes. Let me go over my notes here. Okay, so there's been a lot going around Mango and Drazik. We're not going to get any more reads off that because Drazik's gone, but I really don't think Drazik was Mafia. Like, he just bowed out way too softly, which makes me actually a lot more confident in Mango. Because if Mango wasn't trying to defend him, like if he really was town and Mango wasn't trying to defend him, that gives Mango a lot more credibility because there was a lot of suspicion. Mango seemed to be the only one that was like trying to help him.
I could have bust Drazik as well, by the way, and I just didn't think he was Mafia.
Yeah, but I kind of got the same, like when he was defending himself earlier too, like I got a similar read that like he probably wasn't town. So I I strongly agree with that now. I don't think you were trying to bust him like at all. If you were coming out like really hard on him and then he like left and was town, that would be more suspicious, obviously. But so my biggest contribution right now is that I think Mango is pretty safe.
I would say something, Ryan. You're being too quiet for someone that's like assume have to die tomorrow. Man, help us out, man.
I
I
wish
think
I could.
Ryan's staying like
worried.
quiet. I think Ryan's staying quiet because like I mean
What?
most of us think he's safe and he's trying to like gather information.
One thing, real quick. Raise your hand if you also think Mango is safe.
It's hard to say.
I'd say. I mean,
I feel like he's safe.
I'm not gonna say he's Mafia, but
So who was that? Who actually thinks Mango is safe? So we've got Kimball.
Kimbo,
We've got
Richard,
Richard.
and their hand, Alan.
What are you doing, Alan?
It's like a 50-50.
I'm kind of a Kiwi vote right now.
A Kiwi vote.
I did the fake vote. It wasn't the Cameron. Oh, I'm gonna vote scratch my nose. It was trying to draw out Mafia. I was just curious because simply there are 2 Mafia left, and if it was maybe something as simple as only Kimball was supporting Mango, then that'd be cool. But
I don't know. Now I'm thinking like, could it be Unctious and like Jason or something? I don't know.
Kill the quiets.
Or it could be Richard as well. I mean,
I'm on this still.
Who's
quiet.
still the quietest people? Yeah.
Rich
we
is
have
quiet.
a little bit of
Alan
breathing
is
room.
quiet. Jason Kimball was quiet, but apparently he was fainting.
I am fucking starving. I just realized how hungry I am.
Here's kind of what I want to try to do.
Okay.
And you guys can tell me if this makes any sense. If we sleep tonight, and then tomorrow we have the Vigi come out, and then we have, a lot more, a lot less people, so the lynch will be better. Plus, you'll have at least one person in town.
How do you know the Vigi?
Why don't we have the Vigi shoot tonight? If we're gonna have the Vigi come out anyway,
Because they could be wrong.
No, I don't think the Vigi shoots tonight. I think the Vigi shoots tomorrow because I'm probably going to die.
The less people, the better chances they have of hitting Mafia.
This has been a long day, guys.
Yeah, it has. But
I'm
we're
ready
about
to
to kill Drazek.
either we kill somebody, quiet, or we sleep. That's my plan of action.
Who is
I
quiet?
kill Richard or
I will vote for.
Richard?
I will go for Richard.
Formal Richard then.
I formal Richard.
All right, formal.
You can't vote for
Richard,
formal. I
formal
mean, I just said
All right, I'm gonna say that I feel like I've been more talkative than I normally am, and I'm like trying to, figure things out. And I mean, guess I have been quiet, but I mean, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know.
No,
I'm
man,
town.
it's nothing
You can't kill me. Like, it's just like, don't kill me because I'm town.
you can't kill me.
Like, I mean, like after Mango said that, like it seemed like Alan was safe. Like I'm probably most suspicious of Kimball and also Tom, or Unctious. But yeah, those are my thoughts.
Yeah.
Like I definitely think that obviously Ryan's safe, and I feel like Mango has been pretty town to me, and those are like my 2 safest people right now. That's my defense.
No love for Kiwi. No love for Kiwi.
Right.
Those
Anyone
for
has
you,
any-
Kiwi.
anything
Not
is his
good
defense?
enough.
Anything
No.
else for defense him? For or against him?
Mango, you gonna rescind or you gonna keep it?
I have the
He
formal.
didn't put it.
Oh,
I didn't call it.
I said it before you, but okay.
We're
Jason
voting.
and Unctious have
I want-
formals.
We do.
Voting in 3, 2, 1. Voting on Richard. Just about everyone. Goodbye, Richard.
Yeah, Richard, you're dead.
He's
Look
dead.
at that.
All right, everyone go to
Die.
sleep. And we're going to run a short commercial break. Be right back. Okay, everybody, please wake up, with the exception of MLG, Ryan, Bregor, Ryuzilla, the Mighty One. That's a pun, by the way. The Mighty One.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Thanks.
What's next?
Wait, I
So
don't
how
get
many
that
people
one.
are left?
Did everyone come back?
2, 3,
No,
4.
Kiwi is out, and it looks like Alan is.
Kiwi and Alan.
So we have 6 people left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6
My live
people.
are
There
dead.
should be 7 people left. Alan, did you get?
I went to the
I'm,
bathroom.
I'm counting Alan.
Am I alive?
Alan and
1, 2, 3,
Kiwi.
4.
Yeah, that's it.
5,
Carlton's
6.
dead,
6.
Rob is dead, Richard
Yeah.
dead, Ryu and Eric.
Did
We
I
lost
miss?
the mod
I
kill,
must have missed a
remember?
person somewhere once upon a time.
The mod kill.
No,
The
I
mod
updated
kill.
for the mod kill.
Then you missed someone.
Kiwi's still alive.
Kiwi
Yeah.
is still alive.
Yeah, so that makes 6 though with Kiwi.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's correct.
We're
Kiwi,
9.
come back on. He said he's back, but I don't know why he
7,
hasn't turned his camera back on.
He's probably changing again.
Oh God.
Now he's gonna be naked.
Okay.
Oh.
If only.
Ooh, if only.
If only.
So Ryan died, right?
Ryan died.
Yeah, Ryan died.
And I assume we were talking about me being naked, because if the money's right, then.
So I have
He takes all the bucks.
now. I mean,
Yes, I
we're
did.
in a-
Yes, I did.
We're
Okay.
in a dire situation, so I think safe to ask for the VG to come out. What do you guys say? The VG is alive. I mean,
1, 2,
I'm not.
3, 4.
I don't
So,
think the Vigi's alive personally, but I mean, I'm
Yeah, I
okay
mean,
with
if
that.
it's 2 and 4,
If it's 2 and 4,
Vigi comes out, then it's like we have a circle of trust of 1.
you
Big
still
circle.
sleep, right?
That's a
The really
Yeah,
fast.
should-
They have to come out now.
Or
They have
should
to
we try
come
to
out now.
sleep? Or should we try to sleep and then the VG come out tomorrow?
No, you have to come out now.
No.
You have to come out now.
Right now?
I'm the Vigi.
Okay. We're good.
He is Mafia.
Vigi.
I am the Vigi.
Oh.
I'm fake Vigi. Unctuous town.
No, I don't. I don't
Oh
believe
my
that. I
God.
don't believe that.
Chef, what have you started?
I don't. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
believe that. I don't believe that.
That is the
That's fine.
funniest thing I have ever seen in my
That's
entire
fine.
wow.
Oh
There we
my
go.
God.
We've got a
Alright.
town circle of 2.
So we got
I
2.
know Unctuous' town. 100%.
Dude,
I'm
that was bad.
comfortable with that.
Do we buy it?
Bad.
You kidding me?
I think
That's
it's.
pretty good.
I
I don't. I don't know. I find it hard to believe myself.
Well-
think it could work, but I also think that like that.
This was a much better position for that to happen in than the last game was, because now
Yeah.
none of us have reads on anybody. Whereas last game, I think there was a little
Okay,
bit different.
look. So, do we buy Kiwi, or is Kiwi playing on the new meta, and it's like an easy way for him to get our trust? I'm so torn on this.
What do you guys think? Have I been suspicious all game, or have I been pretty fucking transparent?
You were one of the people. Hold on, let me check my notes. You were one of the people that were like joking around in the beginning, but other than that, like
And then I followed
That
Unctuous to get
doesn't-
shit moving.
yeah,
I was
you've been
fully
pretty
in support of
serious.
Carlton. I wanted to start the discussion so that the cop could kind of make his reads and kind of get some plays going. No one else wanted to start that going, but I did because the town was being pussies. I've been super pro town.
Best player NA, no doubt.
I
Okay,
don't even
alright.
know like where
Alright,
to start with
so-
this.
If
Look,
you
look.
laugh, I kind of laugh.
If we buy it for a minute,
If we
and
buy
like
it,
I'm
then-
still in Mango's camp, that leaves like Alan and Jason as 2
What do you
possible
mean by-
Mafia.
What do you mean by
If we have-
Mango's camp?
Well,
you
I mean,
believe Mango.
first of all,
Like I'm pretty sure like Mango's.
I want to hear Unctuous' opinion on Kiwi.
I want to keep killing quiet people. I'm not moving from that. I'm not shifting.
So we kill Jason.
I mean,
or-
so are we
No,
100%? First of all, are we 100% on Unctuous? I mean, I have to throw it out there because he's capable.
I'm not 100.
I fucking fake claimed Vigi, and he did it within a second.
Yeah.
But
That-
he could have planned as Mafia as well, right? Like thinking like if a
Yeah, but
Like
but
it doesn't
that's
even
a
matter
big
whether or not
risk.
you believe me because you shouldn't
That's-
kill me today.
But
Because
that's a
I'm going to
big
take a shot
risk
tonight now.
for
Because if Mafia has to kill me, or I'm taking a shot, and I'm taking a shot.
I
Like
mean,
it doesn't
I-
matter.
No, that's
You know
bad.
what? It makes you look
That's
bad
still-
because you didn't kill me.
I mean, I don't think we're not gonna form a unctuous like regardless. I'm just saying
No.
like
I don't buy it because you didn't kill me.
I think unctuous is the
No,
closest-
I wanted to wait. Now I have less people that I need to worry about. They have less of a chance of getting a shot wrong.
Why didn't shot Alan? You didn't like him.
You were totally against me, and yet you didn't shoot.
I still
He
am against
voted
you. I
for
think
you.
we
Why
could
didn't you
probably
try
get a
to
lynch
shoot
on
him?
you. That's why.
Okay.
by
Like
the way, let's assume worst case scenario and there's two Mafia, right?
Right.
Then
Mm.
Yeah.
who would it be in your opinion? Let's go around. I'll start, I guess. I mean, it sucks, but it would have to be Jason and Alan, and
Jason Kimball?
Which one?
Because
No,
Kimball,
no.
I'm with you then.
no, Jason with an I.
How did he change from? I was in the town, like, for me, Mango come out
Okay,
because
we
I was
got mangoes. Next three. Next
I'll be
three.
next. I'll be next. Mine is Alan and Kimball, and I'll say that, and I'll say it's weird for me, Mango, they saying that because I was in the beginning with you, Ryan, and Kiwi, and then later you are with Kimball, and now you take me out, and
Okay,
I think I've
Kimball.
done more than Kimball. To
Yeah.
I'm still
I
talking,
don't know.
Kiwi. I'm still talking.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you said your reads. Like, don't give people a chance to rest on their laurels.
Yeah. Look, here's the thing, Jason. I like Mango more than you. That's not making a statement about you. That's making a statement about Mango.
who did Jason call out?
He
Kimball
called out
and
Alan.
Alan,
for me.
Alan and Kimball.
But the thing is, like, I thought Alan's defense when we were
What
voting him out
Next,
was
next,
good.
next. I need another read. Who's coming up next? Kimball. Kimball. Who are you?
Kimball's reads.
So I already said Alan and Jason, like before Mango started this.
Alan.
Come back to me.
No,
No.
Alan.
Nope.
There's not come back.
Absolutely not.
Like,
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Hold on.
1.
Does
Formal
that mean
Alan.
we formal Alan?
Formal Alan. Let's
Oh,
go.
come on! I want to hear
What?
what he says.
No, well, I did too. And now
Well,
look.
now he has
And
time.
now he has a chance to say whatever he wants in his formal defense.
All right.
Go away, Rob.
Bob, you're dead.
My bad. Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
No one dead's here.
It would have been way. I don't know. Whatever.
All right. Do you have a formal on Alan? Alan, do you have a
Yes.
defense?
Just 1 minute, please.
Okay. If there's nothing else to say on Alan, we're gonna go to vote.
Wait.
In three,
Oh, we can't wait.
2, 1,
What the
voting.
No.
What the?
3 tie. Alan's safe.
Wait, look.
No.
look,
You didn't fucking
Kimball
defend
and-
yourself.
His
Kimball hands
arm
up.
was up.
Sorry,
like
my
that.
arm. Yeah, my arm is
That
up.
was it.
Okay.
Oh
4.
my god!
Mango.
Alan,
Mango.
you're dead.
You guys are idiots.
Why would you rush a vote like this? So stupid. My god.
You're dumb and I hate you.
Esports.
Okay. Guys, what do you do?
Esports.
Okay, everyone wake up except for Jason Kimball and Town Wins.
Thank you, Unctuous.
Let's go.
Good stuff. Good
What?
stuff.
Alan,
fuck?
what were you gonna say, dude? And why didn't you like? There was plenty of time to
I
say
was.
things.
You guys literally waited like 5 seconds. That was kind of stupid.
What were you
Wait,
waiting
Oh,
for, dude?
who was Mafia?
Oh, Mafia was Alan, Richard, and Kimball. Oh, not Alan. I'm sorry, Richard, Kimball, and Rob.
It wasn't even
Richard,
Mafia.
Kimball, and Rob.
Rob.
Unctuous.
Richard
Nice
Kimball
read,
as
man. Nice read.
Alan, what were you trying to say, and why did you have to wait so
I was
long?
trying to decide whether it was Kimball or like one of the other ones because I didn't like the way they kind of.
But then just say something. Don't just be like,
Well, I
I'm
was
not
thinking
going to
about
say
what
anything at
they
all.
did,
You
like,
could say,
their
hold on,
connection.
I'm trying to figure
He
something.
said wait.
I said
He
wait.
did
Yeah,
say
but wait
Five
is
times.
just it doesn't give us. It doesn't let me know. For all I know, you're just dicking us around.
I'm gonna be fair. Like if you like this hand, like
The
For
read
me,
I
it's-
got from you from saying wait, and then we waited and we waited and waited, and then Unctuous formaled you, and then we waited for your defense, and I said, okay, anything gonna go 5, and I gave you like a 5-second countdown where you could have
Literally
interrupted
5
at any
seconds.
point. Yeah, literally 5
said
seconds.
wait,
At
like,
any
so
point
many
in those
times.
5
Are you
seconds, you could have
fucking
said, no, hold on. I have
He
something I
did.
want
He
to say.
said wait.
I
He
did.
said wait like 5 times.
Yeah, but wait is not a defense.
Yeah.
He said wait, and
But
then he said
wait
it quietly.
to stop
like,
the countdown,
But
right?
you have
guys-
to, you have
you
to
guys-
I
wait.
never heard town
You have
different
to, you have to defend from the mod before you can defend from the town. Like,
Right. Exactly.
you should have waited a little bit.
This isn't werewolves.
I think that was rushed, personally.
I will
Wait,
say,
wait,
I will
think
say
he
in
had
Neil's
enough
defense
time
though.
to speak,
I will
so.
say in Neil's defense though, Alan is more likely to troll than somebody else. And like, if I had said wait or like Mango, then I bet
Yeah.
somebody
It's
else
just
would have
because
gotten more of
Alan
a discretion than.
Alan
I
trolls all
thought
the
it was
time.
fine.
So
Why
when
would I
Alan
troll
says
if I'm being
wait and then
formal?
just
Like,
doesn't
that
say
doesn't-
shit, I don't know if he's actually like putting something together or if he's just trolling. If he's trolling, I'm not going to put up with it. So
From inside the game, I was playing with you guys, and for me, from my side, like I was playing, and for me, it looked like he was trolling. He was like, then like 1 minute, and like in the formal defense, like you can start speaking, like, okay, well, I have something to say, no, while you still got your thoughts, so they have to stay quiet while everyone looks at you and be like,
Right, but
I'm
this
thinking.
this vote though could have been lynch or lose. Like
Yeah, it could have been the game right there.
yeah, I mean there could have been two
Unctuous had
Mafia.
misfired, and there were 2 Mafia. That would have been the game.
Yeah, there
I
was
mean,
some
like
you
you
guys-
can't rush it in those cases. Like it's just ruins the game.
Unctuous had good reads.
You can't
And
rush,
it
but
doesn't fucking matter
Yeah,
whether or
but
not Unctuous had good reads or not. It's about like it's lynch or
Doesn't it
lose
matter
situation.
because we won.
I mean,
this
it doesn't
time.
even matter.
principle.
It's
It's the principle.
Mango, I think
yeah, well,
you
you could have
managed wrong.
been
Like,
a little bit more proactive about that rather than just saying wait 1
I'm on
minute.
Neil's side here.
Just
like,
a little
You
bit
said
more
it-
proactive. Any
though.
sort of
He
like
was like, wait.
emotion other than I'm contemplating everything or I'm totally fucking with you. You have no way of knowing. Just like
When have I
hold on,
ever done that
actually
on a
have
formal
something I
way?
want to say. Like that all you had to say was I actually have something I want to say. I just need to figure out how to word it. And that would have
Like,
been perfect.
But
like
the only
that's
time
not difficult.
but there wasn't a precedent where this has been an issue, right? The only time it's been an issue is Shindig's threatening to filibuster, right? Other than that, it's never happened
Yeah,
where
but-
someone tried to drag it on, and it wasn't even like it was like 5 minutes of silence, right? It was literally like 5 to 10 seconds of him saying wait, and then like we waited like maybe 5 seconds, and then you called the vote. I mean, I think that was just too short.
yeah, but no one was going to let him get away with it. Like, I sure as hell wasn't. Like,
I think he was going to be lynched either way, but
That's
whatever.
regardless. You have to give him the opportunity to defend himself. How do you
You
No, I
had the
understand.
opportunity.
he had the opportunity to use
spending-
it, though.
He
For
had
spending
the
an
opportunity.
hour,
He
for
had
spending
the
an hour
opportunity.
going over that shit, I mean, like maybe an extra like 30 seconds would have been fine, you know?
Yeah, if he'd asked for it. Like
mean,
he
the-
was literally sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah.
No,
Like he said
he
wait,
said
and then
it.
he did nothing.
Well, he was still thinking though at that point.
Yeah,
Like-
clearly,
Yeah, but
but
I mean,
at the
like-
time, it wasn't clear to me at the time. To me, I thought he was trolling. I thought he was screwing around.
Who
So
would do that on a
I-
formal? Like that just doesn't make any
No,
sense.
but here's
people
the
do
thing.
it. It's been done before.
We only do that shit on fun games. Like we would never do it in a
No,
real game.
Shindigs does that shit, and a couple other people have like drawn out things for a long period of time, not with silence, but with talking endlessly, just trying to like people screw around. They do it. I thought this was a new way of screwing around that people hadn't done yet.
It literally seemed to me like you had nothing and you were like, shit, wait. Wait.
So are we
Also-
playing another game? Or?
It's 11. It's probably not
I'm
good
out.
to play another game. Also,
Yeah, I'm
like
not gonna play another
even
pass
if
out.
I was off, I still gave you plenty of time to say something more substantial other than wait. So it's not like you didn't have an opportunity to defend yourself. It's not like I said, okay, formal Alan, vote right now, everyone. I gave you a nice countdown like I do every time.
I mean, even Anches gave you time before you put it from. It was like, give you your read, and they're like, come back to me. But like, even over half the people have gone already, and they're like, no, it's your turn now. And you're like,
The reason I rushed it was because I was trying to see who everybody was saying. Who, like, I needed to know. I started to write down who people were calling out because I needed to figure it out. And if I gave people time, then that gives a Mafia member time to say, well, here's what would make sense.
It's almost like a fundamental right and a rule that you have to give people a chance to defend themselves.
He had adequate time.
He had adequate time to say something.
I completely disagree with that, and if that happens again, I'm seriously done with this game. Like, that's how strongly I feel about it. Like, not to threaten you guys or something, but
But you
that's
think
how
that
strongly I
Alan
feel.
But he didn't even
Alan
fight
was
back.
right by the way he acted then, Mango. Do you think that Alan was right by the way that he was reacting, like the way that he was?
I mean, I wasn't playing the game, but I was listening, and like it sounded to me like he was trying to find what he wanted to say, and it didn't sound like to me like he was trying to like prolong it.
Yeah,
That's what I sounded like from the outside, at least.
I don't know. I was
Yeah.
looking at
either
his
way-
face. It just gave that. And
Either way, he still could have spoken up when I was going through a countdown, which is clearly like hey, we're about to bring this to a vote. You should say something if you want to say one thing or the other. That's why I
Like,
do
the
the
thing
countdown,
was-
so someone can speak up and say, no, hold on. I have
The
something
thing
left to say.
I don't want to pile
The
on.
thing
At
was,
the
he
end
was
of the
saying
day,
wait. Like, he was trying to think of a defense while saying wait. Like, that's probably why he didn't say anything other than wait, because he was trying to think of a defense at that time. So he didn't want to, like, take brain power away to think
Yeah,
of
but
any
that-
other word other than
Yeah,
wait.
Yeah, so then when the
Everyone has
countdown's
disagreed
coming, you
with
don't
voting.
bother trying to do anything?
If
Yeah,
you really
but, I mean-
disagreed with not voting, you shouldn't have voted because I think like 3 people voted the second Neil's countdown ended. So you guys kind of went along with it anyway. So complaining after the fact doesn't really
so if you guys didn't like it, you shouldn't have voted for it.
you should have just said no. We need to talk about this more. Give him a chance. I think
I
after
think
the
all
game,
the people that voted were going to
criticized
vote
something.
anyway. So
Look, here's the takeaway from the whole thing.
He
One,
learned.
Alan, don't troll as much. 2, let's give people the benefit of doubt in a solid defense. And 3, if you don't agree with something going on, and you're the town, then speak up. All of us were in the wrong at some point.
I'm just
Props to
curious
Ryan.
because
can we leave it that? It's done. Step. Let's move on.
And
I
I
love
knew
each
Alan
and
was
every
down
one of
since I
you.
checked him second night.
I adore each and every one of you, at least a little bit.
And thank you. You finally did a good move as a town. You finally managed to save us. Anxious.
I thought you were going to fuck that up so
I
bad.
can't believe you saved us,
Anxious.
man.
I can't believe you fake claimed Vigi on me. What was that? I was the real Vigi. What the hell, man? Why would you do that to me?
Dumb.
I don't like this new meta.
I don't like that. Play like
It worked.
Anxious was
It
Vigi,
worked.
right?
Yeah.
Anxious
Yeah.
is the
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I was 100% fake. I was trying to get a town circle. It worked perfectly. Thanks, Shed.
Well,
Oh man,
the
that's
chess
pretty
situation
cool.
is a
I'm not
different
sure I
situation.
like that play.
I don't like
The
the
shit-
play.
The shit
Anxious, why did you
situation
shot?
It's bad that it worked twice in a row.
Why
So
did you
the
shoot me?
reason- The reason why this instance was better than the last one was that the Vigi was going to come out anyway this
Yeah.
round.
Anxious, why did
Last time, I could have went like a couple more rounds without getting killed.
Yeah.
And perhaps somebody would have come out as a Mafia as Vigi, and I could have stomped them.
Dude, I gotta go to bed.
Why did you shoot me? I thought you were gonna shoot me. You.
I wasn't after your shit, dude.
All right. It's been Mafia. I think we're going to go over to Salty Bros. Are we still doing Salty Bros?
We're getting salty. We're up all night to get salty.
I don't know. It's Alan's
I
channel.
gotta go to bed.
Oh, can I make an announcement before we break off
Go
this channel,
for it.
though, for everybody in chat? If you live in New York or Los Angeles, there's a movie opening this weekend on Friday called Short Term 12. It's a movie my friend produced, and it's really amazing. So if you get a chance to see it in New York, it's playing at the Sunshine and
Sunshine.
Lincoln Center, the Film Society Lincoln Center. And
Oh,
LA is
crazy.
playing at the Landmark in ArcLight Hollywood.
If you show up in
so
New
they're
York,
doing. If you go to shortterm12.com, they're click the show times. They're doing a Q&A with like the cast and crew. John Gallagher Jr. is in it. He's in Newsroom. Brie Larson's in it, who's awesome if you know who Brie Larson is.
Who is he in Newsroom?
Oh, he's the what's his name? Why am I blanking right now? He's the main guy. The
Will McAvoy?
no.
That's the main guy.
Hold on.
Jim?
Yes, Jim.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he plays Jim.
Cool.
It's like a really amazing movie. So if you live in LA or New York, it opens this weekend, and then it's opening wider later on.
What about Lisbon?
Lisbon, not yet. Probably.
What about New Zealand?
If you go to Lisbon Airport and you just fly to New York, you can see it.
But next week it opens in Irvine, Berkeley, DC, Philly, Boston, Phoenix, and then it opens a little wider after that. So
cool.
That's awesome.
12.com.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. It's been lovely, everybody.
All right.
Night,
Are we still doing Salty Bros?
I think I'm going to bed, but it might be on Alan's stream or something.
Well, we have to
Okay.
wait for him to make
not
up his
streaming.
mind.
I'm not streaming.
Thanks, chat, for sticking around.
I'm
okay.
probably going
See you
to
guys
my
later.
ex-girlfriend's
Good night.
house.
Thanks for the games,
Good
everyone.
night.
All right, night, everyone.
I'm gonna get salty.
Let's get salty.
Well, I gotta go to the gym first, and then I'll come back and get salty.